Okay, so the last examples that we're going to go over, we are going to be taking a look at no solutions and many solutions. So the problems are set up exactly the same way. The only difference with these is how and what you get for an answer, okay? So I'm going to work through this one. If you want to grab a sticky note, put this one on there and put it into your notes. That would be awesome. So just like we have in the past, all we're going to do is rewrite the equation. In this case, it's 3 minus 4x equals negative 7 minus 4x. Now, is there anything that you notice with these this equation itself that is a little bit different from the other ones that we've already talked about today? Kylie?
That both of the numbers of the variable are the same.
Yeah. So when you have, this is a kind of a telltale sign that something's different with this equation. So if we take a look at this right now, we have a negative 4x here and a negative 4x here. What do you think is going to happen when we try to isolate the variable to one side? Aaron? They are going to cancel out. You're correct. So let's go ahead and do this. If I'm going to move 4x or negative 4x to the other side of the equation, it doesn't matter which one I pick. They're both negative 4x. So let's just go ahead and isolate it. Aaron, what do you got to do first?
Add 4x.
So I add 4x to this side, cancels that out. The 3 is still on that side. On this side, I'm going to add 4x. That cancels out. And we got negative 7. So that's what we're left with. We could tell that there's no solution to this because 3 does not equal negative 7. So in this case, what you would write for your answer would just be no solution. Okay? No solution. Done. That's it. All right? Yes, Clayton, you got a question? Nope. No, you don't have to. You could write 3 equals negative 7. I mean, because that's the end point. But you should also add that there's no solution here. Why is it no solution? Whatever we plug in the x is not going to equal the same thing on each side. Okay? Or you're not going to get a single solution. You're not going to be able to get x by itself. That's why it's no solution. All right? The last example that we have is a many solution. Okay? So if you want to grab another sticky note, this is a many solution one. And like we've done in the past, make sure you rewrite the equation and make sure it's written correctly. So we have 6x plus 4 equals 4 3/2 x plus 1. All right, we have to take care of something first here. What is that? Yes, Zach? Take care of your parentheses. So when we take care of parentheses, we're going to distribute that 4 to inside of the parentheses. What's 4 times 3/2? Well, 4 times 3 is 12, divided by 2, which is 6. So now we have 6x, and then 4 times 1 is?
4.
Plus 4. Rewrite our other equation, and you should be able to see something here. Yes, Clayton? If it's exactly the same thing on each side, do you think it's going to be equal the same thing? So if 6x plus 4 should equal 6x plus 4. We can go through it. I mean, we can continue to work through this. But what I'm hoping that you see is that even if we do this, those two cancel out, right? And we're left with 4 equals 4. Well, that's true. 4 does equal 4. So instead of saying no solution or you have one solution, now you have many solutions. What does many solutions mean? Whatever number we plug in for x, each side of the equation will always be equal to each other. Doesn't matter which number you plug in there. If you plug in 4, it would be the same thing. If you plug in 2, it's going to be the same thing. If you plug in negative 1 million, it's still going to be exactly the same thing when you work through, because you end up with the same exact equation when you go through and distribute it. Okay? So that's many solutions. And how you would answer is you can hit 4 equals 4, and then right underneath it, many solutions. Okay? Yes, sir?
So like a quiz or test, you're just going to have like a bunch of problems. Is there going to be problems that you're going to have to find like
Yep.
a group that's going to be no solution solution or many solutions?
Yep, no solution, many solution. Infinite solutions is another way we can say it. So all those things will come into place. So we're going back to solving one-step equations, multiple step equations. Now we have variables on both sides, to the possible with a no solution and many solutions for answers. So you have all those things factoring in here. Okay? All right.